Listen, fans and groupie actors alike, leave the talent alone. Will you stay away from the talent? You have social media to tell the guy all those things. If you want to call him out of his name and say all that stuff, you got social media for that. Knock yourself out. But when that person is out at a restaurant feeding themselves, don't feel the need to walk up on them with your unpleasantries and try to attack. What you doing that for? That makes no sense. And oh yeah, you can click the link in the description box, leave a donation at any time. You can leave me an email or message. And moving right along. MGK, and for some weird reason, some weirdo fan, Eminem fan, that's an actor, a guy named G Rod, he was in a Power episode where he got basically beat down and killed and punked. He's a guy that looks menacing, but in real life is just a punk actor. And G Rod decided that it would be G of him to go up and record himself in a restaurant in Atlanta, going up to MGK, calling him a ussy and talking about, yeah, you're issue for going after families, bro. You're going after families. You're going after his daughter. It's like, are you serious? You don't even know what you're talking about. You're just trying to get some fame. At what point is he going after Haley or dissing Haley in the song? No one is even thinking that. So he jumps up in his face with a camera, points it in, and now you're all on TMZ explaining why you got a doggone footprint on the side of your face. Now, after doing this stupidity, he's causing a ruckus inside the restaurant. This is the Atlanta Twin Peaks restaurant. So, so when MGK told him get the F out his face, you should have done just that and went on about your business. But no, you insist. He gave you a shove, and next thing you know, here you come again. And you won't let it go. You tried to come back with the camera again, screaming, yo, I just want to share with you my opinion. You go after people's families. That's cowardly. And dude's like gone. Because this is like Eminem Stan, one of his little buddies, want to come up and try to score some points with Eminem by doing something as stupid as this. So 2 hours later, after they kicked this idiot out, the manager kicked this idiot G Rod. I guess he wanted to live up to the word G and thought he was somebody. He must have gave himself that name and come running up there thinking he was a real G and found out that he wasn't. That's just the movies, dog. So he comes back to the manager to complain hours later after getting thrown out as he's mad he got thrown out. Dude, why am I being thrown out? Because, idiot, you walked up to another person in the restaurant trying to record them, calling them out of their names. Your job in the restaurant is to come there to eat a meal, pay for it, and get out. That's why you're being thrown out. You're lucky I'm not the manager. I would have threw you out using your head to open the door. Now you come back 2 hours later. What are you coming back for? You see the manager and tells him he was wrong for kicking you out. And according to you, you said, what am I supposed to do? The manager said, what am I supposed to do? It's MGK. Like MGK is just worldwide phenomenon now. Like dude, that's MGK, man. What can I do? Oh man, you're incredible, man. I mean, you're milking this to try to get you some fame, and the butt whooping you got, you asked for. You could have went home, had your little minor victory where you said you did that to MGK and got your little pub, but no, you had to come back. So MGK is across the street. So MGK is insulting him from across the street, but he decides to walk away. Then he said his goons started descending from everywhere. His entourage tried to go back into the restaurant. A police officer stopped him at the door. He gets in the cop's face and calls the cop a punk pig. Get out of my effing way, you effing pussy. Get out of my way, you stupid pig. Imagine if that would have been me or another person of color to say that to a police officer, which has nothing to do with the situation. So, yet again, this idiot G Rod decided they're by the door. So I'm just going to walk by and go back into the Hampton Inn. And he said one of the guys stepped up and wanted to fight because G Rod was still running off at the mouth. So he said everybody started to surround him. So he ran. And of course, they catch him. And then he's beat up. He's body slammed by one guy. And three other guys started punching and kicking him in the face. He was taken to a local ER with several facial injuries. He's hired an attorney and filed a lawsuit against MGK and says he wants a one-on-one fight with MGK. He said, I'll drop the lawsuit if we both sign waivers and meet in the octagon and go man to man without goons or weapons. You want to fight a guy who's like 6'4", 120 pounds, and you're like 280. But you're getting body slammed by security guards who are your size. Dude, you're going to lose the lawsuit. You instigated all of this. All you had to do was go home and stop harassing people. But no, you got everything you asked for. You came back 2 hours later to start again. After you've been thrown out, you came right back 2 hours later, instigating it and still throwing insults. Talking about let's go one-on-one with the crew. Dude, listen, people learn from idiots like this. Trying to get this little internet fame and get on TMZ is not a good look. There's a lot of people that made TMZ that hasn't turned out to be anything else in life. You're just going to make the TMZ wheel more famous. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're making TMZ more famous. You're giving them something to cover for that day. Nobody's going to remember you, idiot, when this is over. Eminem's not going to, what you want to do? Get a signed Eminem shirt? You want to get a Shady Limited shirt? An autographed copy of Kamikaze? Is that what you want? Yo, bro, I'm the one that got stomped out for saying, yo, he was an ussy because he's attacking families. It's like, what is you talking about? Sound like an idiot. You're the only person I know who heard that song and thought and came out with that type of resolution out of the song. So I'm done with it. I really am. Hopefully this dies down, but this is just tacky. Could you imagine if somebody's like Eminem sent them? That's what I'm reading right now. Eminem sent them, probably sent them up there to press them. I won't even say that isn't true. I just pray that isn't, because that's super lame. You send this one guy who's in an Atlanta restaurant eating a meal, who's an actor. He acts like he's tough. You're gonna send him over there. I couldn't see him and him. Yo, is he there? What did he order? Okay, I want you to get up and like press him. Don't put your hands on him or anything. Just put him under pressure. See how he responds. And if he touches you in any kind of way, we could file a lawsuit. Yeah, that'd be cool. See how he handles pressure and spending money on lawyers, and doing stuff that I got to deal with. See how much he really wants to be shady. Oh gosh, this is like a bad movie. Speaking of bad movies, I'm going on Screen Fiend and I'm fin to light up The Predator. You ain't gonna want to miss that. I'm out.